Being stopped by customs officer and having to unpack your baggage for inspection due to items such as medication, food, or plant-based product is such a pain. And to avoid such inconveniences, it's crucial to understand country travel regulation and requirement. This knowledge will help you to ensure you have a smooth entry and enjoyable stay. But first thing, good morning, Miss Anik and ladies and gentlemen. I'm Reni Tania, and in this video, I like to share about things that you need to know before entering Vietnam. And here is what every traveler needs to know before entering the country, such as travel documents, immigration regulations, customs, and baggage regulation. But before we get into a deeper discussion, I would like to give you a brief information about Vietnam. Vietnam, located in the Southeast Asia and known for having a stunning diverse landscapes, supported by friendly locals and excellent value of money, it attracts even more tourists to visit. Vietnam government has travel requirement that must be followed by visitor, and by following this travel requirement, traveler can enter Vietnam legally and safely while the government maintains secure and sustainable tourism management. To access this information, you can access it through www.custom.gov.vietnam. Next is the travel documents that you need to bring, such as passport, and make sure that your passport has minimum validity of 6 months and at least have one blank page for entry stamps. And then travel insurance. Why it is essential to bring travel insurance? Of course, it's to provide a financial protection in case of unexpected event happen, such as accident and emergency evacuation. And if you carry restricted or high value goods, then you need to fill out a custom declaration. It needs to be filled out before passing through immigration, and this form usually distributed on the plane or available on the airport. For the visa, citizens for many countries can enter Vietnam without a visa for short stay. But however, always verify the specific visa requirement for your country before traveling. For your information, Indonesian citizens can enter Vietnam visa free for up to 30 days of stay. Next is immigration regulation or immigration procedure. Procedure for entry Vietnam. Step 1 is entry travelers show their passport, declare the location and duration of their stay in Vietnam and get their visa stamped by airport police. And then step 2, after getting their visa stamped, entry traveler pick up their checked baggage, choose the entry channel which is green or red line, and fill out the custom declaration if applicable. For the exit procedure, step 1 is fill out custom declaration if you are subject to declare, and then step 2 check in and put check baggage on the conveyor belt for inspection, and then step 3 is show your passport and air ticket for checking and entering the waiting area to get access them. Vietnam has regulation about import and export goods. You can bring alcohol, cigarettes, raw material of tea and coffee with limited amount. And if you bring money or cash up to 5,000 US dollar and gold, you need to declare that. For medication, you can bring but with strict rules. In terms of prohibited items, like any other country, narcotics, firearms, pornographic, and offensive material are very strictly prohibited as counterfeit goods, which is illegal to import. And here are some penalty lists if you're violating the custom regulation. For example, confiscation for importing prohibited and restricted item without declaration, fines for providing files or incomplete custom information, and importing restricted item beyond limit. And every islands have baggage regulation. Example given, Vietnam Islands have baggage regulation that need to be followed, such as the first one. Prohibited item for carriage in, carry on, and checked baggage include dangerous and harmful stuff. And then item prohibited in carry on baggage but allowed in checked baggage such as sharp object. And then the third one, items should not be checked in, such as valuable item like money or jewelry. In conclusion, Vietnam has provided clear information about travel regulation and requirement that is very essential to ensure the traveler and government safetyness. By following this regulation, it will ensure you to have a smooth entry and enjoyable stay in Vietnam. I'm Reni Tania. Thank you so much for your attention and have a wonderful day.